And even in the hardest of times, there is something so special about the bond of an animal, especially a trained, well-trained service dog. Today we have two dogs here this morning. We have Heidi and we have Bear, and their handlers, Jay and Rich. Thanks so much for taking the time. Really appreciate this morning. Now, your dogs have, they're service dogs, and they have been to events and funerals. Tell us about the role of them and the importance of what they do each and every day for people.
I think on a daily basis at each of our agencies, they perform an officer wellness role for us, for the things we see and deal with on a daily basis. But in the community, especially in times of crisis or tragedy, Rich says it best, they just create smiles.
And the second that your dogs walked in, and you, I said, you know, the dogs are amazing, but what the work that you guys do as well is truly incredible. We just saw everyone flock to the dogs, and it doesn't bother them one bit.
No, they're so well trained by puppies behind bars, and the wellness and the support they give people in goodness and sadness is unbelievable. It's a relieving fact to have these type of dogs trained as they do, go into situations, good and bad, and help people and create smiles. Like Jay said, we're here to support and wellness and our service for our departments and our staff that we work with in our communities.
And how important is it right now? I feel like more than ever, even before the devastation down in Texas, there is a serious mental health struggle. I feel like everyone is going through something right now. And to have these dogs able to go out in the community, I'm sure you see it, it just changes the way that people feel.
Especially kids. I think on the heels of COVID, it's been 1 year since I've been paired with Bear. So we came out towards the end of COVID, and to just be around the children with these dogs, business owners who are opening back up. These dogs have full public access at any business. So being able to walk in there, and like you said, the staff, families, and from a law enforcement perspective, it breaks that barrier. It makes us more approachable, and it's a good look for every agency. We currently have 10 dogs in the Connecticut Police Service Dog program.
And let's talk about Texas specifically. I know when Sandy Hook happened 10 years ago, all the tragic loss that we had here, right here in our state. How do these dogs, and what is your role in going to places like that to provide support for families and children?
Well, sometimes we get called for these unfortunate incidents, and we bring our dogs, our whole team in, and they do such a support and wellness that have people that are having such a hard time dealing with different things. And it brings them to a part where they can just hug the dog, be with the dog, pet the dog. It gives them a relieving.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We love them no matter what. And the thing is, and we were talking about this, they can actually sense anxiety, depression, sadness. I mean, I say that the dogs flocked and they were laying all over me. I have more dog hair on me, but I am totally okay with it. And I feel like they know that, you know, when you're going through a lot.
It's scientifically proven that therapy comfort service dogs, they will lower your heart rate, your blood pressure, and that anxiety level. That is why we also use them in victim services for children who've been abused, for assault victims. Those interview techniques, it's more comfortable to sit down and talk about what happened, and you're not reliving that tragedy. Things like Texas, I'm sure, and I hope that they have dogs down there, if Texas is pretty far away, but in the event we were called to a situation, I think each one of our agencies is very supportive. We all went to NYPD and assisted with them during the loss of their 2 officers a few months ago. So it comes down to having the support of your agency and the freedom to be able to use these dogs for what they were intended for.
And so don't go anywhere. You guys are going to be sticking around with us for the Fox 61 Morning News at 9. This is such an important message, and these dogs are really helping so many people. And oh yes, right to the mouth. That is the best. We'll be back with them in just a little bit. Matt, I'll send things over to you.